As you can see, John Solorzano 2-4, coming off a loss in Spring Brawl, but a win at Kearney Cage Board 2. Ashton Caniglia is 7-4. Quite the experience. Solorzano independent out of McCook, Nebraska. Age relatively the same. Should be a heck of a scrap.
Ladies and gentlemen, this contest is scheduled for 3 3-minute rounds in the DC Amateur Bantamweight Division. It is brought to you by GNC of Omaha. GNC Live Well. Introducing first, fighting out of the Club Omaha blue corner. This Taekwondo style fighter stands 5'7", weighed in 136 pounds, holding an amateur record, 2 wins, 4 defeats. Training independently and fighting out of McCook, Nebraska, John Solorzano. His opponent across the cage, fighting out in the Nebraska Lottery red corner, is a wrestler striker, standing 5'6", weighed in 137.4 pounds, holding an amateur record, 7 wins, 5 defeats. Training out of Skywalker 101 Boxing Academy, and fighting out of Omaha, Nebraska, Ashton, no chance, Caniglia. Your referee is still Brandon Fonensteel.
Brandon Fonensteel is still your ref in the cage right now. Here we go. Look for Ashton to use his boxing to set up his takedowns. Like I said, quite the accomplished wrestler here in Omaha. Solorzano off with good leads. Up on the, doesn't finish the takedown though. Good hip throw. Solorzano trying to set up a triangle. Doesn't keep a good enough posture. Caniglia's corner asking or begging for him to look for position before submission right now. Looks like he's in half guard. Solorzano holding on to that guillotine. He needs to watch out. He can get Von Flue choke from here. Ashton trapping the arm. Look for him to set up his, start working his ground and pound. Ashton gonna go knee on belly, maybe start getting some ground and pound going. Start working some knees. Caniglia's corner calling for him to mount, missing the opportunity. Passes again. Solorzano not really shrimping in to get out of side control. Now Ashton Caniglia raining down punches and mount. Only some of them connecting. Solorzano needs to start rolling, catch an arm and roll. Still defending himself though. Caniglia's corner calling for the elbows. Still. Oh, look for your arm triangle maybe. No, gives up for the ground and pound instead. Solorzano striking from the bottom. He's going to lose that battle though. Caniglia looking for instructions from his corner. We're looking for Trappin to go to either an arm bar or a could go to an arm triangle. Solorzano's been coming up high with his arms. Solorzano needs to trap that arm and then roll. Bridging and then bridging without an arm is not helping at all. Caniglia strong in mount. Staying with him. Oh, he's starting to roll. See if he can transition to the back one of these times. 18 seconds. Solorzano might be able to get out of this round though. Oh, good shot from Caniglia. Solorzano hanging in there though. Hasn't quite given up on this fight yet. And we'll see the second round. Good ground and pound, probably a 10-8 round for Caniglia.
We're going to round number 2. Once again, this fight is brought to you by GNC of Omaha. GNC, live well.
Good ground and pound from Caniglia. Look for his corner to give us maybe some grappling instructions. Missed a few arm triangles. Look for him maybe to go more for the elbows. I think he can get the finish if he went with that. Look for him to trap. He's going to have to keep posture, though, not get buck and rolled.
So hot.
Solorzano have to work into getting to guard instead. Keep him flat-footed. Allowed Caniglia to get that mount right away.
That'll be really awkward.
Currently have this scheduled 10-8, Ashton Caniglia. Shot in early last time. See if he just goes straight to the takedown again. Spin kick from Solorzano. Like I said, more of a Taekwondo base. Ashton maybe go right to the back. Oh, transitions right to half guard. Right over to mount. See if Ashton's corners can lead him to this finish if he made those necessary changes. Caniglia's corner calling for short elbows, looking for that cut. Maybe get this finish finally. Got plenty of time to work. See if he works for the submission here, or looks like he's sticking with the ground and pound. Solorzano kind of fighting the hands, but he's not trapping. Needs to trap that arm with the overhook and then roll. Now he's got the overhook. Now he can roll. Gets his foot out. And he gives that up. Solorzano definitely after this fight, he'll have to work on his ground game. Just not trapping. Now he's trapped. Then he can roll over, but have to get one foot in. Caniglia with the high mount, though. Look for Solorzano to roll back. There you go. Start getting allow for the Bucks to have more effect. He could lose this mount. He keeps putting that right leg up. It's like Fine still looking in closely. Good flurry from Caniglia. Could see the end of the fight. Solorzano might use this to roll over. Oh, got to keep his feet out of the cage. Set up maybe a triangle, but Ashton staying on the ankle here. See if Ashton goes to the elbows. Nope. Solorzano's got to let go of that leg. It's actually gonna, oh, maybe in the rear naked. Goes across the face. Not under the chin, though. You might see the end of this round. Ashton needs to get his hooks, though, next time he wants to put this in.
We're going to the third and final round.
So tough holding on there at the end.
Once again, this fight is brought to you by GNC of Omaha.
Solorzano will have to keep this fight standing. He's absolutely been battered on the ground. Caniglia looking exhausted in his corner, though. Danny Molina giving him instructions. Had to take the energy out of him. Almost had this finish multiple times in both rounds. Still have a 10-8 again this round. Solorzano will need a finish. Caniglia looking exhausted in his corner. Solorzano actually looking pretty fresh for the amount of damage he's taken. See if he can maybe get on a guillotine on the next takedown. He'll need to get either on top or keep this standing. Have to set up his strikes. Keep more of a distance, set up the kicks. Could see our first decision of the night. Boy, Caniglia doing really good with that hook kick. Pretty impressed with that. Solorzano on that neck. He loses it. See if he gets his half guard. He's gonna have to keep this foot trapped this time. Caniglia just passed straight to mount both rounds. And he opened it up and gave up his back. For Caniglia go to mount again. Settle. Good elbow from Caniglia. See what adjustments he's made this round to get this finish. Could get this arm triangle. Definitely like to see Caniglia work a little bit more in a submission game. I think there's been a lot of openings he hasn't quite capitalized on. Could get the Americana here. Ashton's corner pleading to go for the position. Trying not to rush this. Both rounds, though, he's done pretty well not getting rolled. Good base for a wrestler. Starting to land more shots on his ground and pound. Maybe he can get a finish finally this round. Solorzano, though, making the adjustments and trapping now. Good shoulder hit from Caniglia. Look for him to work a little higher into mount and get this ground and pound going a little bit more. Caniglia, I think, is a little exhausted. He's just been throwing all 3 rounds, raining down ground and pound. Yet to get the finish, though. With as much damage as short time as we have, we could see 3 10-8 rounds from Caniglia. Pretty rare. Solorzano's hung in, though. He's been in a lot of trouble and still managed to keep the referee from stopping this. Ashton will pass again. Solorzano cannot just stick those arms out. He's going to need to trap. Caniglia, though, going high on that foot. Solorzano could get out. He's starting to turtle up or ball up a bit. Referee Brandon Fonsteel looking closely, and he's going to wave this off. 20 seconds left. Ashton Caniglia, your winner in the 3rd round by TKO.
Ladies and gentlemen, your referee, Brandon Fonsteel, calls a stop to the fight. 2 minutes, 41 seconds into the 3rd and final round. For your winner by TKO, Ashton, no chance, Caniglia. Ashton, congratulations on a well-fought fight there. You dominant all 3 rounds. You got to take your hat off to John Solorzano, tough kid, took a lot of punishment in that fight. Anything you'd like to say, anybody you'd like to thank tonight?
I want to thank my family and my friends for coming, my coach Danny and my team Skywalker 101 for being here, pushing me. And I want to thank everybody for coming out.
Ashton Caniglia, ladies and gentlemen.